Happy 3 months. G'day guys, Happy New Year to you all. First video for 2026, and we are currently just over the 3 and a bit month so far for this tank. So I just wanted to share with you guys a bit of an update, the positives, the challenges, and how everything's tracking with the CADE S3 1200. I'll try keep it as quick as possible for you guys. We'll dive into the sump area. You can already see there is no roller. It is made, it is in the bedroom. I had no idea until the dilemma I was dealing with, but I'm not sure if this is common knowledge to everyone, but aquarium plumbing doesn't work with household plumbing. So for anyone out there that is looking to get a roller mat for their reef tank, just FYI, you need to go directly to your aquarium shop. They will have obviously the supplies, or they'll point you in the right direction. Unfortunately, after about 7 or 8 visits to Bunnings, Reese's and TradeLink, it was just a bit of a disaster. So my local fish shop opens up this coming Monday, so I'll head there at some point to get the correct piping and adapters to be able to connect that. So yeah, it did cause a slight little issue when I was about to install it. Obviously I had to pull the floss out, couldn't connect the roller mat. I put the floss back in just because I didn't have any spare, and it did cause a bit of a nitrate spike in the tank, just with the excess detritus and shit that was kind of floating around. A few challenges within the past 3 and a bit months with some corals. So this torch here, this frog spawn coral was one of my originals. Sadly, it's kind of on struggle street. Hopefully you guys can get a decent shot there. The past probably 4 or 5 days, it has kind of declined. Not sure what I should do. It's receded. There's definitely a bit of skeleton showing, and it is just not really doing as well as the other corals in the tank. Really frustrating, but I'm not too sure if it's just with the spike of phosphate and nitrate from me trying to install the roller, but it's just really been hammered. So fingers crossed that it bounces back. You guys already know about obviously the devil's hand. I did have it on the ground for a few days. The polyps did extend after a couple of days, which was great to see. I did end up relocating it back up here. Was flourishing for a few days, and then it's gone back to obviously how it looks right now. So not sure what the issue is. I've been told devil's hand do like a dirtier tank, but I'll be honest guys, this tank with just being currently ran on filter floss, I think is doing really well. Slight issue, I think I may have amatasia now in the tank. This SPS piece, Sod's Law, unfortunately, was a free coral actually from one of my local shops. And if you can see there, I'm about 95% sure that is aptasia growing just on the side. So quite frustrating. And I did notice down here next to the devil's hand, there it looks like there's a polyp of some sort growing there, which I'm assuming is aptasia as well. So Advice from you guys would be great. I would like to do something a little bit more natural. I know there are some critters and some fish that can take care of Aiptasia really well. I would love a copper band butterfly, but I know they are very tricky fish to keep, and I don't think the tank is mature enough for one of those fish. So you put your suggestions below, so I can kind of dive on this and get rid of them. I always find with Aiptasia, if there's one, there's definitely a few hiding somewhere. Outside of those challenges with those corals, everything else, guys, seems to be doing really well. Torches are flourishing, extra heads have been growing. There we go. The Zoa garden is flourishing. The colour just keeps popping. The hammers in the back. The reverso purple green one there on the left is a new addition. That was very tiny, and since introducing it to the tank, it has just become a plumpy bit of meat. Doing really well. The colours are popping. The trackies are flourishing. This guy here just seems to get bigger and bigger by the week. I've had a lot of praise for my Goniopora here. It just seems to do really, really well in this tank. Now don't get me wrong, guys, it does have its moments, and fish or an invertebrate, one of the cleanup crew nudges it, it definitely does get pissed off, retracts and salts for a day or so, but overall it just seems to do really, really well in this tank. Same with the Alveopora next to it, obviously a lot smaller, but the polyps are extended and doing really well. In the back, the candy cane, I can get a good shot of that, is growing. You can see the extra head that has popped up on the left hand side, so super happy about that. The GSP we won't even talk about. Tracky down there doing well, the Scully's doing well, the little Acan garden I've decided to grow out here is doing really well. New heads seem to be sprouting, and this tracky seems to just absolutely love life. The other day, I wouldn't say double, but it was enormous, so it's definitely shrunken a little bit, but the size on this is really nice and the colour just pops. Hopefully you can see it through the camera. If you notice on the back, I've got some I've forgotten it, crikey. The coralline algae, there we go, it was on the tip of my tongue, and it's actually started to grow on these trochus snails as well. So it's starting to cover up the back, which is nice. I'm definitely getting a lot of it covering the rock. The livestock hasn't changed since the last video. Everyone is still here. Everyone is flourishing. The maroon clowns, the male is definitely put on a bit of size, which is great to see from when I first introduced him to the tank. He's chilling out right now. The blue Tang has put on a lot of size. The bristle tooth, he's a thick boy, doing well, loves to eat. Settled in really well over the past few months with the purple Tang. They complement each other really well now. And the banana wrasse, love that fish. Didn't know this until I went to go buy a cleaner shrimp, but unfortunately cleaner shrimps are nice snacks for banana wrasses. So I won't be introducing the shrimp into the tank, so I'll be looking at some sort of cleaner option. I'm thinking potentially a cleaner wrasse. Let me know if any of you guys have had any experiences with those fish. I would like to dive into some sort of schooling fish, maybe some Anthias. Beautiful colour. I kind of want to stay away from the old chromis. They're a little bit too aggressive, and I know their survival rate isn't the best. Overall, the CADE is ticking every single box, guys. For anyone out there that is looking to get into the reefing hobby or looking at the CADE range, highly recommend it. I've always been an advocate of do it once, do it properly. I know there is a lot of cheaper options when it comes to equipment and tanks for this hobby, but you pay for what you get, right? Buy cheap and you get cheap. So with everything I've purchased for the tank, it's ticking all of the boxes, from all of the Ecotech gear down to the actual tank itself. But yeah, outside of that, guys, for everyone who is still here, appreciate you. Thank you for watching. Happy reefing, and I look forward to updating you guys on the next video. Hopefully we finally have that roller mat in the tank.